All right, everyone, I want you to mark your calendars down for March the 21st. This is a day that is packed with power, and the energies are supporting you and your power as you are moving through it. So first we have the sun moving into the sign of Aries. We also have Mars in the sign of Pisces that is going to form a trine to Jupiter in the sign of Cancer. So this is a wave of energy that you are going to feel within yourself that packs a punch. So your manifesting abilities here are going to be incredibly potent. And there's a message here that Spirit wants to share with you as you are moving through this energy the next 2 weeks in your life. So we're going to look at spirit animal that is guiding you through this. I'm going to pull 3 tarot cards. I'm also going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So these are messages that I might not understand, and I want you to place them wherever they resonate. We're going to close and seal the reading with an angel number. So let's get into it. Welcome in, my beautiful Sagittarius friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So I wanted to first start with a spirit animal that is coming forward as a superpower within you. It's a superpower that you're being called to apply as you are moving through your world right now. So we are getting the bee. You may have seen a bee recently. This is your sign. This is your confirmation today. And if you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So your power is in your creativity. It is in your purpose. It is in harvest. It is in devotion, your ability to connect with these energies and apply them. So these are superpowers within you, Sagittarius. And we've got the number 11 here, or sorry, 31. So you may be seeing this number 31 or 11. Okay, they're just confirming that you are connected to this message, to this reading today. So let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we are getting here 10 of Swords. So I feel there may have been a loss somewhere, some sort of an experience that didn't turn out the way that you were expecting or hoping it to. So there's an ending happening here before a new beginning. There is a lot that is happening in the cosmos right now. We are, the sun is moving into the sign of Aries. We've got the new moon, and we're stepping into a new astrological year here as we step into the sign of Aries. So yeah, there's a lot of support that you have as you're moving through your world right now. So Ace of Cups, there is that new beginning. So definitely something is ending and something is beginning here, and you're in that process right now. So Spirit is encouraging you to remain open, but also discerning at this time because of the 10 of Swords. I feel like you can't trust anyone at this time because of something that happened around this 10 of Swords. So that's what's coming through. And we have the Chariot card. Things may be moving really quickly. Maybe there's a lot involved in the many layers of the experiences you are having. And it feels that things aren't going to work out for you, or you're worried about this. There's some sort of weight here in your mind, and Spirit is encouraging you to create peace within yourself as you're moving through this, because it's not what you think it is. Okay, so the Chariot card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your world. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others you're going to feel this subtly. I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. That is my favorite part, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So Sagittarius, we've got more numbers coming through. So we have the number 10, we have the number 1, and the number 7. So again, you might be seeing these somewhere in your life together or individually. And these are the many synchronicities that are showing up in your life right now. The train being one of them. You may have seen a train recently. So before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So some of you have a bee sting story. When is it that you remember you were stung by a bee, if you were stung by a bee? So I remember when I was young, I think I was about 10 years old when this happened. We had a swing set and I was looking through the pole. It was broken. So I had this like long pole and I was thinking of it as a telescope or a microscope. And I was like putting a flower at the end and there's a wasp that came and it went into my shirt. And I started screaming because I didn't know what was going to happen. And I ran into the garage. My dad used to have a workshop in the garage. He used to build furniture. So I jumped on the table, started screaming. He asked me to stay still, and I got stung. And ever since then, I have been terrified of bees. So fear is coming in as something that you may be moving through right now as you are moving through an ending somewhere in your life right now. And it may have felt like a bee sting. It's something that felt like it really did sting, and it sucks that you're having to move through this experience, but it is teaching you so much. It is allowing you to see through a perspective that you weren't able to see before. And I feel that illusions have shattered here. The reality, the truth has come out, right? So some of you are moving through an experience like this, and you can feel so many different things, think so many things. Our body can take a toll. It'll affect our sleep. It affects like everything when we go through an experience that looks like this card, right? So it's overwhelm. It feels like something might be over, but this is where Spirit is encouraging you to get back up. This reminds me of John Wick. His latest movie. I think it's Ballerina, or maybe it's the other one. I forget. But there's this long stairwell he has to climb. And oh my gosh, I was so stressed out as I was watching this. He just wouldn't get up. He just kept getting up and kept going. He was going to reach that point, and I feel that's you. And it doesn't feel like the effort of it is, it feels heavy, but it feels almost like you're very capable of doing it. So it feels a little bit light at the same time. So it's hard to describe what this is. And maybe you have the words to describe what it is that you might be going through. And you can share with us in the comment section below, like, what is it that you're learning through an experience that feels like the Ten of Swords for you? It feels like a twist in a story, where things were going along and all of a sudden this thing happens and now you're in a completely different space and energy, right? It shifts over. And I feel that this is a page turning in your life, and this was meant to happen. It is not something that was here to punish you or break you. It was here to make you stronger. And oh my goodness, there is something that I feel has been activated within you through this process, whatever this is. So Spirit wants you to know that you have a lot of courage, determination, perseverance, and you're not a giver-upper, right? I feel that's not even a part of your vocabulary. Sure, things might slow down for you, but I feel that you always get back up and keep moving. So this feels like a blow. You get knocked down, and you have to give yourself some time to recoup, recharge, take care of yourself, right? Go through that whole process of healing and your emotions stabilizing and trusting again. I feel that you are open, Sagittarius, but you're very discerning, like you're very aware of the signs. Like what this has taught you is, motives. I feel you're able to see motives. You're able to see things that not a lot of people can see through, like your ability to pick up on micro expressions or subtleties. right? So yeah, I feel there's mastery here as well, because this is not the first time something like this has happened for some of you. I feel this is a second time, maybe a third time, and it is a cycle that has repeated and repeated, and now you're finally understanding. I feel that you were also meant to go through it that many times, because this has to do with something karmic for you. This has something to do with, I feel, that because it might be tied to your parents, it might be tied to your history in some way. So yeah, this is what the Ten of Swords is. Yeah, you may have to take a loss somewhere in your life, and you may have. I've taken a lot of losses in my life, right? But every time I've taken one, I've risen and I've leveled up in each one. And this is what's happening, is you're leveling up. And with the Ace of Cups, this is you being open and moving through your world centered and grounded in the frequency of love, kindness, compassion, connection, abundance, communication. There's like this healthy, balanced flow that is expressing itself through you. Where you once didn't have the words to describe what it is that you are going through, Sagittarius, where you once felt like you were misunderstood or not understood at all, or you had a hard time expressing yourself, I feel that there is a major breakthrough that is happening in this area of your life, where you're finding that it feels safe to share. It feels safe to express. It doesn't feel like, and it's not even about safety. It's not about that. It's more about the strength that you have to not be bothered by the external reactions that might come from this. And it's not that you're being rude or mean or anything like that. I feel what's happening here is you're not afraid. You're not afraid of other people's judgments, and you're very aware that not everyone is going to agree with you and not everyone is going to like you, and that's okay. Sometimes we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be likable, right? And to do things in a way where we're not disturbing or poking or interfering, because we don't want confrontation. So there's something here that is building within you, and I feel you're going to flow with this. It is a water energy. So I feel things are going to be fluid. They're going to be undeniable. Like, we just actually had a leak in our house, and we've been dealing with this silly leak for like so many weeks. And it's starting to get like really annoying, but we've got to stay calm and chill. The way this house was built after we bought it, we figured out, wow, they did a lot of janky stuff here, and we're having to fix it. So that's where we are, and that's okay. I still love this property, and I feel that this energy that is bothering us, the energy of abundance, it's all there together. And what they want you to do right now is to focus more on what's going right and what's not, instead of what's going wrong. Little things happen, and that's okay. That's a part of life, right? And I remember my old house also had issues with water. So you might be experiencing like issues with water, which is the 10 of Swords. So it feels like Mercury retrograde is still moving through your life right now, Sagittarius, and that's okay. I've been hit hard by Mercury retrograde. Like, I did not like Mercury retrograde this time. And there's a lot of different things that were piling up, a lot of little hiccups and things that were happening. It's kind of like you're going through an obstacle course. But as I was moving through this, I remained open, I remained loving. I tried my very best to not let the energies derail me, right? And that takes practice, right? That takes showing up, it takes awareness, and these are muscles that we are building. So right now, you're meant to remain open. It is a time for you to receive. I feel I'm getting a punching bag here, and I feel the Ten of Swords is representing a punching bag for you in a way that might be metaphoric. And what else is this I'm feeling? There's so many blessings. You know what? Spirit is communicating with you at this time. Your prayers are being answered. You are manifesting, and the planetary alignments, there's so many that are happening right now. So we're stepping into the new year in astrology, right? Aries is the beginning of the new year. And we had the new moon in the sign of Pisces. So there is this energy of softness, there's this energy of stillness, there's this energy of love and allowing yourself to be open to receive the blessing and the miracles within the experience you're having, whether it's dark or it's light, right? So you're going to feel the presence of angels in your life as well, through the people and the things that you are doing. So when you're finding yourself in a place that feels comfortable, that feels really good, you're in this energy of laughter, you're in connection, all of that, this is your angels that are around you. And they're letting you know that the power of choice is something that you have, and being very intentional with where you choose to share your love and energy. I feel this is where healthy boundaries are coming in, where they're asking you to stand your ground, but in the energy of love, and where you feel good is where your energy should go, right? So a lot of healing that is happening through this. And the Chariot card. So this is movement, this is action. It is energy that feels very fast, very quick. So you may be feeling somewhere in your life things are speeding up, or it feels like you have pressure around time, desiring for something to arrive at a certain timing. This could be like a package that you've been waiting for. So I know there's been a lot of delays for people with things that we are ordering and trying to receive. Things have slowed down a lot in the world, and this is creating a lot of challenges. So things aren't moving as quickly as they once were. So things are going to be a little bit slow as a theme around you. But the energy of speed is there because there's this pressure and weight of timing. So they want you to let go of this and allow what needs to be and work itself out to come in. And expectations. This is another thing that Spirit is encouraging you to release and let go of in your world, because it's actually in the way. And to, intentionally slow down. There's no need to rush, because what's yours is going to be yours. You don't have to control things to make it happen. You don't have to force things. You don't have to fix things. Allow yourself to take things one step at a time, and allow everything to naturally and organically happen. And I know this is hard to do. I sometimes feel like I need things to happen right away. But ever since I moved to the mountains, there's like a slower, more chiller vibe here. So I've laid off of, like, even with Amazon, I've ordered a few things and it just takes way longer to get here. And it's just the reality. It's the truth. And it's kind of like, I can't fight that. I can't force it to come in faster. So I have to accept that this is the way it is. And I've adjusted to that energy, and it's been working out really well. It has allowed me to be a little bit more patient in my world, right? So the Chariot card is letting you know that you are going to reach your destination, that you are going to reach that goal, especially if you are moving towards it steadily with peace in your heart, peace in your mind, peace in your center. And tending to your vessel. This is going to be so important, because sometimes we continually put coal in that fire to get that train moving. And sometimes we need to stop that train in order to tune it up, right? So this is an opportunity for you to pause and to take a look around to see if maybe you need to put some more gas in, maybe you need more energy. Perhaps there's something that you missed. So by slowing down, you're able to pay attention a little bit more. So this allows you to be within that space, to immerse yourself there and discover what it is that you're meant to know here in this space. So some of you may have lived near a train station. I'm hearing a train going by at night when you're sleeping. And I remember when I was younger, we lived near a train station. I always heard it every night. And then as an adult, I lived near a train station where I heard shunting of trains. So trains have been prominent in my life, I feel, for some of you as well. And I'm getting travel coming in. Some of you are traveling, and because I'm feeling Mercury retrograde, prepare yourself for delays and setbacks here with this, or cancellations even, because there's a lot of different things that are happening in the world right now. And again, things are slowing down. So maybe taking a really good book with you, or having a plan B, or things like this. Just being prepared, because you just never know. And that's not to instill fear in you, it's to instill preparedness, right? My husband and I are thinking about going to Hawaii, and we're trying to prepare ourselves and to see where that timing is going to be right in our lives right now. So there's something really big happening. Like, look at the size of this train. The person here is way smaller. So I don't know. I feel there's something coming in for you, and you're hearing it, you're sensing it, you're feeling it. And what this is letting me know is that your sensory abilities amplified. So you may feel that your emotions are bubbling over, or you're reacting to things very quickly. There's that speed again, reacting to something without all the information coming in, or really understanding what's actually going on. So I feel patience is going to be a superpower for you. It's going to be important not to assume anything here, but rather allow things to unfold without rushing to an expectation, an outcome, or a result. Okay, so again, what's yours is going to be yours. Everything is in motion. Everything is moving behind the scenes for you. So what I wanted to do now is read you the interpretation of the bee from the guidebook. So 31 is the number here. And your message, Sagittarius, B comes into your world with a clear and simple message. It is your mission to devote yourself to harvesting and sharing of your divine gifts. Do not question it. Do not doubt it. Do not, for a moment, think that your gift is not needed. Do not for 1 second think that the absence of your expression would go unnoticed. Like the quintessential role that bee plays in pollinating flowers to make food for our planet, you came here with a creative gift that needs to be harvested and brought forth. Your soul yearns for it. The balance of planet Earth relies on it. So there's a bigger purpose for you here on Earth, Sagittarius. So B is calling you to play your part, to embark on the mission of discovering the nectar and the gold of your own being and bringing it forth to share with others. Bees say we each have our unique part to play, and while it is important to discover our own note to play, there is also deep fulfillment in discovering our own dissolving into the greater chorus of the hive. Be humble and quietly focused on the task at hand. Be resilient and generous in your interaction with others. Do not be concerned if you have been recognized today for your greater deeds. Allow yourself to be fed by your devotion and by the pulse of creation flowing within you in whatever form it takes. With B as your guide, you will discover the sweet power of service as a gift in itself. Reward will come in the quiet witness of others benefiting from the fruit of your creation and awakening to their own, and them awakening to their own. Now is a powerful time to ask yourself, how can my daily work and way of being serve the earth and those around me? Perhaps in ways that you don't even realize. So I do have an affirmation for you today, so feel free to write this down and use it over the next 31 days. So I came into this world with a divine purpose. From my first steps to my final flight, I fulfill it each day anew. I nurture myself and share my gifts, playing my part in the greater whole. So you can also seal that affirmation into the comment section below if you like. So now I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you. These I might not understand, so I want you to place them wherever they resonate. So I'm going to ask you to pause this video, take a deep breath, connect to spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So your first message is you're on a journey of discovering your life purpose. You are on a journey of discovering your life purpose. Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it. So once again, don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it because this is what you do. I feel this is what you're really good at. Explore the possibilities. They want you to go out and explore the possibilities. Adventure out and see what it is that you can find, what it is that you can discover. So we're going to now close and seal your reading with an angel number. You might already be seeing this angel number around. So we are getting for you is 000 big decisions. Some of you are making some big decisions in your life. And the message here is you're getting a new perspective. Okay, through the experience you're having, you are getting a new perspective. There's a giving and receiving energy, this energy of exchange. And there's an endless flow that is moving through your life right now that is full of possibilities. So look at that. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.